Griffin, go ahead.
Hey Grayson, before the game I was talking to a couple of freshman students and they were saying the most excited they were today was to see you, and I just wanted to know what it's like to kind of already be on that pedestal and how you live up to that expectation.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. A lot of people talk about we have the best fans in the country, and I got to see that tonight. Great atmosphere, really good environment, fun to play in, Carter friendly for sure. I don't think I showed them my best tonight. A lot to improve on, a lot to work on, but happy that we were able to come away with one.
Noah, go ahead.
Hey Grayson, how would you just assess, game one at NC State? What was it like, I guess, finding KC? It seemed like he was open a lot in the first half. You were able to find him.
Yeah, I mean, Casey's a really good player. He finds a way to get open, and when you get him the ball, good things happen. I think we just came out really slow, started slow. They were doing some things defensively that we weren't exactly prepared for, so I had to make some adjustments at halftime. I don't think I played my best ball. First time, being out there in a while with me not playing the whole back half of the season last year. So it was good to just get out there again. And like I said, don't think we played our best, but happy that we came away with a win.
Jaden, go ahead.
Grayson, I asked Coach, but from your perspective, how do you think the in-helmet communication and the whole, iPad stuff went for y'all, and how did that impact how you played down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good thing to have, especially when a defense is doing a lot of different things. You go out, you go on the sideline after drives and are able to get on the iPad and see exactly what they're doing. And I think the in-helmet communication was really good. Everything went smooth tonight.
David, go ahead.
Hey Grayson, I'm curious, you mentioned the back half of the last season. Obviously your last game ended in a concerning and scary fashion. What was sort of your emotions going into this one? Did you have any nerves? And what did it feel like to actually get back out on their field and play another game of football?
Yeah, I think week one, really any football game for me, I have a little bit of nerves going into it. It didn't have anything to do with my injury last year. I felt confident that I was going to go out there and play fast, protect myself. So really no worries from there. Just, week one, a little bit of nerves, getting out there for the first time in a while. Didn't think I played my best ball, but happy to, obviously be out there and play 4 quarters of football, get the win, and able to go in tomorrow and watch the tape, and a lot to get better from. So an opportunity for me to grow and get ready for next week.
And the last question for Grayson will come from Ethan.
Hey Grayson, in your opinion, what helped the offense start to put it together in the fourth quarter and get those 21 unanswered points?
Yeah, we just reset at halftime, really brought the guys together, made some adjustments, and just came together, reset. First game came out slow. Maybe first game jitters for a lot of guys. We played a really good football team tonight. They're FCS team, but they did some really good things defensively and offensively, and played some good football. So we just kind of had to reset at halftime, make some adjustments, and come out and play good football.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Hey Davin, obviously Caden went out of the game pretty early. What was it like, I guess, for you to see a guy like Jalen Parker, who hasn't played a lot on the defense, step up in that role?
I think JP did a good job stepping in the way he did. Losing Caden hurt us a little bit, of course. Having our number one mic go down hurts, but I think JP did a really good job of stepping in and knowing what he needed to do and playing very fast as the way he did. So I think he did a good job.
Go ahead, Jaden.
Davin, y'all obviously stepped on the gas in the fourth quarter. First 3 were not necessarily your best work. What changed, and how do you take what happened in the fourth and move forward with that as opposed to what happened in the beginning?
Yeah, I think we just started off slow. I think, just the first game nerves. I think that, there were a few things that we came out prepared for them to run, and they didn't really do quite what we were prepared for. But I think it was just, really just the first game nerves and just starting. We started off slow, but moving forward, I think that we got to attack every quarter with the fourth quarter mentality the way we did today.
And Brian Murphy, you'll have the last question for Davin.
Yeah, Davin, is there some sense of relief getting through this game? Obviously, maybe a little tougher game than you expected, but to get that first game sort of out of the way, you guys obviously have a lot of a big game next week, some bigger games down the road. Is there sort of a sense of relief to get that one on film and move on from that?
I mean, I guess I would say so. I mean, it's nice being 1-0. They were a really good football team. They came out and played physical. But yeah, I think just being 1-0, we're happy with that, and we're just looking forward on moving forward.
Thanks, Davin.
Thank you.
Jalen Parker.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Jaden, go ahead.
Jalen, you've been with this program for a while. What was it like to, have such a big impact on a significant game today?
Well, it was just, I'm just glad to have the opportunity to be out there with the guys. Guys like Aiden, Betty, Sean, Davin, guys who I came in with and came in after me. Just to share a moment like this with them, it means a lot to me. I appreciate them for trusting me be out there with them tonight as well.
Noah, go ahead.
And Jalen, what kind of mindset do you have to have? Obviously not never going to play as many snaps as you did tonight. With Caden, having to leave the game early. How do you kind of make the adjustment of, all right, I'm here to play, and you play as many snaps as you did?
Well, in our room, Betty has been saying it all summer. No matter what happens, we can't have a drop off. Always the next man mentality. So I just used that tonight and try to play my best ball, play fast, play physical, and play inside our game plan tonight.
Noah, go ahead.
Here you got the opportunity to play and practice with Peyton Wilson. What did you learn from him last season that you're able to take into this year?
Well, when you get your chance, make sure that you're around the ball. I want to make sure I was around the ball tonight. Coach Doran says when we make a snapshot, he wants to see how many guys are around the ball. So I just want to make sure I was around the ball and made as many tackles as I could tonight.
Jaden, go ahead.
Davin said he thought some of the inconsistencies on y'all's side of the ball came from, some nerves, first time for some guys being on the field. Do you agree with that, or kind of what's your thoughts there?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Betty and Sean had to calm me down. My coaches pulled me to the side and just told me to breathe, just relax. I was a little timid at first, but as the game progressed, I could say that my nerves and things calmed down for sure.
All right, Noah will have the last question for Jalen.
Jalen, what was the change once Caden went out? Obviously, he has the headset and his helmet. So what was kind of the change with that once he was off the field?
Once Caden got off the field, we had Sean. We've been working with multiple guys this fall camp having the headset just in case anything happened. So I think we were prepared for whoever was not out there to call it. So we were prepared, and we did successful with it tonight as well.
Thanks, Jalen.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.
Hello? Oh, my fault.
All right, questions for KC.
My head look a little crazy.
Go
right now.
ahead.
Hey, Casey.
What's up with you?
How much of this is carryover from last year, do you feel like?
I felt like last year, at the end of the season, we had kind of went on a run, and I just wanted to make sure that this year there was no drop off, and I'm only trying to do better than what I did last year.
Thank you.
Noah, go ahead.
Hey, Casey, what was kind of working for you in the first half? It seemed like they were able to find you a bunch, and you were the only receiver that could really find a rhythm in that first half.
I would just say my mindset. If nobody else is gonna do it, then it might as well be me. So I would say that's what helped me. But just my teammates also talking to me, giving me confidence throughout the game. Me giving them confidence throughout the game. So yes, sir.
Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, I have two questions, sir. First of all, you scored 3 touchdowns, and then in the back end of the game, Jordan kind of picked it up and he scored the 2. How nice was it for you to see a teammate able to seal the deal, close it off, help him get the win?
It was very nice. Jordan, he got off to a slow start, but I'm always trying to give confidence to guys. I'm always trying to pick guys heads up. So throughout the whole entire game, I was just telling them to just play like itself. Play like itself. It's gonna come. I mean, we done seen Jordan do some amazing amazing things. So I felt like once those nerves got up out of his system, he was ready to go.
What did the message that the coaches convey to you after this game, to the team, I should say, not just you, after the game, and where's the growth potential for you guys looking ahead to next week?
I would say the coach's message is that we have a whole bunch of work to do. I mean, obviously, we were expecting a blowout, but every single game is not going to be a blowout. We saw things that we had to work on. We saw things that we can fix. We also saw some things that were going good. So going into next week, we can work on those things that didn't go well, and we can continue to work on those things that went well today.
All right, and the last question will come from Ethan.
Ethan, my guy, was good.
What's up, KC?
Not much,
You
man.
obviously
Chilling.
had so much success as a true freshman, and y'all had a few true freshman wide receivers playing tonight. So I was just wondering if you had any words of advice for Keenan or Jonathan or Terrell going into their first years here.
I would just say always stay confident. I mean, there's times in a game where things are not going to go your way. There's going to be times that you are going to drop the ball. There's going to be times that you are going to miss a assignment. But me growth from last year, I would just say like I have a next play mentality. So if something went wrong the play before, I would just worry about the next play. I wouldn't think too much about the past.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining us, Casey.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. Have a nice day, you guys.